Good morning. 5th of April today. The builders haven't been in for a couple of days, so that's why the videos haven't been coming. So the electrician needed some time to do his electrics, get everything tickety-boo before the next phase, which was a bit of painting, touching up with the paint everywhere, you know, like all the little bits of white that have strayed onto the black. All this has got to be painted, obviously. 2 coats, 3 coats. So yeah, we want to try and do the electrics, finish the electrics first. So he's just putting in some plugs here, some lights up here. So it's quite fortunate actually, because Mike, the electrician, he wanted 3 or 4 days just to finish off the electrics. It's all a bit chaotic for him when all these guys are here. So yeah, he wanted to have a few days clear. So and he's probably, you might not be able to see that there, but there's going to be some strip lights there and a strip light there. Hey up, Marcus. Hey, you filled that bucket up? Oh yeah. Wow, good boy. Yeah, good. Yeah, so not a lot of progress because the builder's been away for 3 or 4 days, and also his main man Cow, he's still recovering after his accident. Fortunately, he didn't break his legs, he just fractured them. I say just. So yeah, so that's why I haven't been putting out videos, because there hasn't been any change. But I'll put a little brief one out. We'll have a little walk around again in a minute. I'll just finish my coffee. Rained a lot again, so I had that rain yesterday. Had some rain last night, quite heavy. It's the first time I've looked at the lake. I'll just walk round. Oh dear. A lot of erosion, as I feared. Yeah, getting a lot of erosion down here. Look. I need to direct that somewhere else. What I was going to do is put a hump of soil along the ridge here and try and divert the water rather than it all running down. Not as bad as I thought. So yeah, not as bad as I thought. You can see over there, look, I've had quite a big washout, but that was to be expected. Just there. I'm going to put a ridge of topsoil along there as well when I get around to doing the topsoil. Cut all that grass over there the other day, that's looking nice. Got to just snip this along here with the snippers. That's along the main line, water line. So I don't want to be cutting that with a strimmer or anything. So yeah, there you go. Looking alright. So I'm just on the one right here, and we've got a little bit of a problem. This guy's built this wall. He says, oh, it's only 2 meters high, but the thing is, he built the soil up this much, and then he's built a 2 meter wall on his side, but it's actually like a fucking 3 meter wall this side. I don't care about that because this is for sale. But what's happened, if I can get across here without getting hacked to shreds. Right, so what's happened, as he's built this fucking great big wall here, and he's built all that soil up, right? You can see the level that he's built up, look. Like that. That's probably 800. So all the water now is coming down here, right? And it's coming down here, and it's finding this little low spot. So it's running through here and down here. Now, Fon tried in a vain attempt to just put a few blocks in the ground, which I said to her was a total waste of time. I don't think she appreciates the power of water. So what I'm going to have to do, because I'm a little bit concerned now that you know, the levels on here on the house. As you probably can't see, but it does drop down very slightly here. So I want to build the wall up and then come, so I'm coming downhill this way. Right, so I'm going to have to put a DPC along. I'm going to have to put a DPC along this wall here, and then go a little bit higher. I mean, when it was raining, there was a shit ton of water, more than you would necessarily think. There was a shit ton of water running down here, and it was all coming from here. This has always been a bit of a low spot here, always. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get my builder, or I'm going to ask him if he can build like a 2-block wall along this boundary here, 2 or 3 blocks high, just to keep the water in there, and then hopefully it'll run down here and then get away when it goes down the hill. So yeah, it's quite a little bit of work to do. And then down on this end, it drops away quite a bit here. So I'm going to have to build this up quite substantially with soil. And obviously I don't want to put soil up against a wall without a DPC, a damp-proof course layer, which is just basically plastic. But, you know, this land is just very slightly higher than us. Very slightly. You know, this is the crest of the hill where we are here. But this is slightly higher. So I'm going to have to get the water to run down to this corner post here. So I may have to build a little wall all the way along here, just to keep the water away from the house. Now I'll see what my builder will charge me to do that. He's actually bloody good for me, the builder. So let's see what he quotes me. So I'll have a little wander down here. So there won't be many build videos for a week, so you're going to have to suffer my garden videos. But I cut all this with the tractor the other day, and it looks so much nicer. The same with the one rye, I cut all that. If you look back at the video, you might see. So you can see the height of these trees now. I mean, that's ridiculously high. And these mahogany as well, look, these are mahogany, these ones here. Got 3, 4, 5 mahogany there. There's a couple more mahogany tucked away in there. Let's just have a little look through here. These are blackwood and rosewood. There's 3 there. I think these are rosewood. Keep away from that coconut tree. Don't walk under it unless I have to. So, yeah, we've got a few bananas coming. We'll rip them off soon. Look, they're getting nice and plump. Got some over there as well, look. On there, look. Got bananas everywhere now. Mangoes as well. Goodness me. This mango tree in the corner, we take about two red buckets full of mangoes every blooming day. Well, they're just all over it. They're just everywhere. So, oh yeah. So Fon has a long pole with a little basket and a cutter on it. Brilliant little thing. Very cheap. We did buy one last year and we left it down here and some bugger nicked it. Would you believe? It's only cheap. But, you know, it's got a little cutter on here, so you put your fruit in there and give it a little junk. It falls into the basket. But, I mean, it's just mangoes everywhere. Like I say, we're getting about 2 bucketfuls every day. Unbelievable. But this mango, its root, I would guess, is right down in this canal. Right down in here. And this is our boundary here, look. Right there is our boundary. So we go right to the canal edge. Oh, what's this, like a herb or something they're picking? This is Mike's wife, the electrician, and their son, Marcus. What are you up to, Marcus? You tired? Oh, you want me to help? I'm not getting down in there. There's snakes in there, mate. No, I'm not doing it. Gone into the jungle. Smile, darling. Yeah, that's the one. That's a screenshot right there. Yeah, as you can see, the guava, look, it's coming back. I was going to clip these because I thought we'd had enough, but look, here we go, look. Yeah. Going to get some more guava on there, so I'll wait for that. Well, we're back to our foofar, or Bourgainvillea woes. These ones we found, they're just not. They've been in here 2 years now. These plants here now have been here 2 years. Right. We've planted plants in between. These are all in bags. We've planted plants in between, and they're growing quite well. But these ones here, look, and these ones here, look. I mean, look at that. So we've been told that maybe there's something in the plant that, you know. I don't know. What did you call it, darling? Huh? What did you call something that was in the plant?
But not go up, but smaller.
Yeah.
For the high.
Right. Okay.
Like a bonsai or something.
Like a bonsai. Yeah. What, like they put a chemical in it, or?
No, not chemical.
Yeah. We've always thought that maybe these Bourgainvillea were like ornamental ones that you put in a garden, not out in the open, or leave in a pot, you know, rather than in soil. So anyway, when Fon went to, where was it? Nakhon Nayok. She went up there the other day, and she brought a truckload of plants back because they were 15 baht each. These ones here, look, these Bourgainvillea, 15 baht each. So yeah, needless to say, she got quite a few. She got some other things as well, which we've kind of all sort of piled in here in the shade, given the fact that they were did quite a little bit of travelling. But I don't know what these are. I don't know what she's bought. We've got this thing here that I dug out. Let's see if I can get through the jungle here. Yeah, look, we've got quite a lot of plants that she bought. Really cheap. So yeah, very nice. I haven't really looked at them that closely. Wow, look at those purple flowers. It's a bit like heather. Ooh, look at that. Isn't they beautiful? Ooh. Oh, they're looking a bit withered. But you know, it has rained recently, so I think they probably need planting somewhere, maybe, and a bit of regular water. Oh yeah, that's absolutely bone bloody dry in there. Right, let's see if I can get a bit of water in a bucket and do it. I don't want to turn the irrigators on.